Welcome back to USA Car Reviews, the place where muscle meets modern, and today we are diving deep into one of the most exciting returns in the American automotive world, the all-new 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle S96. Yes, you heard that right. The legendary Chevelle nameplate, the icon of the late 60s and early 70s street scene, is back, and it's packing the heart, soul, and raw presence that made it unforgettable, but now with 21st century muscle car technology. From the first glance, you can tell this isn't just a nostalgic rebadge, it's a modern reimagining of a true street legend. The moment you lay eyes on the 2026 Chevelle SS, it's like history shaking hands with the future. The front end is a bold blend of retro cues and sharp modern aggression. You get that wide, confident stance, the twin racing stripes running from the hood to the decklid, the SS badging front and back, and a grille that channels the 1970 model spirit, but reinterpreted with LED lighting signatures and active aerodynamics. Chevrolet has nailed the proportions, the long hood, short deck, and muscular haunches, giving it that same, predator ready to pounce, look the original was famous for. Now, about the name SS396, it's not just for show. Under that sculpted hood, you're looking at a 396 cubic inch V8, but this isn't the old-school carbureted lump from the 60s. This is a modern, direct-injection, twin-cam pushrod hybrid V8 that produces a staggering 550 horsepower and over 520 pound-feet of torque. Yes, hybrid. Chevrolet has integrated a small electric motor into the drivetrain, not to make it a Prius competitor, but to give instant torque off the line, smooth out shifts, and improve efficiency without killing the muscle car vibe. You get the rumble, you get the raw feel, but you also get sub-4 second 0 to 60 times in quarter-mile runs in the low 11s, all while returning highway mileage in the mid-20s. That's the beauty of bringing a legend into the future, you keep the character, but you give it brains and better lungs. The exhaust note on the 2026 SS396 is something to talk about too. Chevrolet has engineered a variable valve exhaust system that can go from a deep, menacing burble at idle to an all-out, window-rattling roar when you hit the throttle. It's that kind of sound that makes people turn their heads at stoplights and gives you goosebumps every time you downshift. And speaking of downshifts, you have the option of a 6-speed manual transmission for the purists or a lightning-fast 10-speed automatic with paddle shifters for those who want maximum performance and convenience. Performance isn't just about raw power, it's also about control. The 2026 Chevelle SS comes with a magnetic ride control suspension system that can adapt in milliseconds to changing road conditions, giving you comfort when you want it and track-ready stiffness when you need it. Brembo 6-piston brakes up front and 4-piston rears ensure this beast stops as well as it goes. The chassis is an evolution of GM's Alpha platform, which underpins cars like the Camaro and Cadillac CT5 Volt Blackwing, but here it's been widened and reinforced to handle the extra power and torque while delivering that old-school, rear-wheel drive muscle car fun. Step inside, and the blend of retro and modern continues. The dashboard has hints of the classic twin-pod design, but it's integrated with a fully digital 12-inch driver display and a massive 15-inch center infotainment screen running Chevrolet's latest software. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a premium Bose sound system, and an augmented reality heads-up display that overlays navigation and performance data right on the windshield. The seats are deeply bolstered leather buckets with SS embroidery, available in classic black, red, or a heritage houndstooth pattern for that throwback flair. And for those who remember the old Chevelle interiors being pretty basic, this one is a whole different game. Soft touch materials, aluminum trim, ambient lighting, and even optional carbon fiber packages. One of the most interesting parts of the new SS396 is the drive mode selector. You can switch between Tour, Sport, Track, and Heritage modes. Heritage mode not only adjusts the suspension, throttle, and exhaust to mimic the feel of the classic Chevelle, but it also changes the digital gauges to an old-school style, complete with a simulated analog tach and speedo, and even a vintage radio skin for the infotainment. It's a brilliant little Easter egg that shows Chevrolet isn't just selling a name, they're honoring a legacy. On the outside, you can choose from a range of heritage colors inspired by the 1968-1972 Chevelle palette, Fathom Blue, Cranberry Red, Shadow Gray, and of course, the iconic Hugger Orange. Pair those with the available black or white racing stripes, and you've got a machine that looks as menacing today as it did 50 years ago. The standard wheels are 19-inch forged alloys, but you can opt for 20-inch performance wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires for ultimate grip. Safety and tech haven't been left behind either. The 2026 Chevelle SS comes standard with adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, forward collision alert, and a 360-degree camera system. And yes, you can still turn most of it off if you just want an unfiltered driving experience. Chevrolet knows the muscle car community. They know we like our toys, but we also like to be the one in control. What really sets the new Chevelle SS apart from other muscle cars on the market is its balance between nostalgia and relevance. The Dodge Charger is going electric, the Mustang is still holding on to its V8 roots, but the Chevelle is carving its own path, a big, naturally aspirated V8 enhanced by electric torque, wrapped in a design that's timeless yet fresh. It's a statement car, the kind of machine that doesn't just get you from point A to point B, but makes every trip feel like an event. Whether you're pulling into a car meet, cruising down the highway, or letting it loose on a back road, the 2026 Chevelle SS delivers an experience that's visceral, emotional, and unforgettable. And perhaps the most surprising part, Chevrolet has priced the base SS 396 at under $55,000, which, considering the performance, heritage, and technology on offer, is an absolute steal in today's market. Fully loaded, you're looking at the low $70,000 S, but even then, it's competing directly with high-performance imports and still offering something they can't, a direct connection to one of the most iconic names in American muscle car history. In the end, the 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 396 isn't just a new car, it's a resurrection done right. It respects the past, embraces the present, and is ready for the future. It's loud when you want it to be, refined when you need it to be, and exciting every single time you get behind the wheel. For fans of the original, this is a dream come true. For younger drivers who've only heard stories of the old Chevelles, this is their chance to write their own chapter in that legacy. And for everyone else, well, let's just say if you see one of these in your rearview mirror, you're probably going to want to move over. That's our deep dive into the all-new 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 396. Here at USA Car Reviews, we live for cars that stir the soul, and this one's pure, unapologetic, American muscle reborn. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and tell us in the comments, would you take the new Chevelle SS over a Mustang GT or a Challenger Scat Pack? Until next time, keep your hands on the wheel, your eyes on the road, and your heart in the fast lane.